Rebuild yourself, the power of rising from the ashes. Have you ever felt like your life has fallen apart, as if everything you've built has been swept away by a storm, leaving behind nothing but rubble and doubt? If so, know that you're not alone. And more importantly, know that the fall isn't the end, but the beginning. Rebuilding yourself is an act of unmatched courage. It's looking at the ruins of the past and seeing not the end of a story, but the foundation for a new life. No one is born complete. We all go through moments that break us down, only to mold us into someone stronger. True strength lies in getting up, dusting yourself off, learning from your scars, and moving forward, not as a survivor, but as someone reborn. Here in this space, I want to guide you on this profound journey of reconstruction, so you can discover that within you lies a force capable of rebuilding everything, brick by brick, dream by dream. The question I ask you today is, are you ready to rebuild yourself? Accepting reality, the first step to rebuilding. Rebuilding begins with an honest look at reality. There's no point in trying to run away, deny, or downplay what happened. Only when we accept what was destroyed can we start building something new. Accepting reality is an act of humility and courage. It's stopping the fight against the inevitable and starting to work with what you have in your hands. This acceptance doesn't mean giving up on your dreams, but understanding that the path to them might have changed, and that often you need to reevaluate, recalibrate, and reinvent yourself to keep moving forward. Letting go of the past. Leave what holds you back. Rebuilding requires you to leave behind everything that no longer serves you. Old wounds, resentments, fears, and limiting beliefs are anchors that prevent your progress. This detachment isn't easy, as the past is often deeply rooted in our identity. But to build something new, you have to release what weighs you down and let go of the baggage that no longer belongs to you. Free yourself from the emotional chains that bind you and make space for the new. Rediscovering your core. Who are you after the storm? The storm may have taken a lot, but it cannot take the most important thing: who you truly are. In rebuilding, it is essential to reconnect with your core, your values, and your truth. This process is a profound journey of self-discovery that can reveal strengths and potentials you never even knew you had. When you rediscover yourself, you find the solid foundation to build a life that is truly your own. Rewriting your story. The power of new narratives. Your story doesn't end where the trauma or loss began. You have the power to rewrite the script of your life, creating new narratives that empower and inspire you. By changing the way you tell your story, you transform pain into learning, failure into opportunity, and loss into gain. Rewriting your story is an act of empowerment that puts you back in the driver's seat of your own life. Building a blueprint, the foundation of the new journey. Rebuilding without a plan is like building a house without a blueprint. For your new life to be strong and lasting, it is essential to create a clear plan with concrete goals and steps. This plan should be realistic, flexible, and aligned with your new core and objectives. Planning doesn't take away spontaneity. It provides the security to move forward with confidence. Cultivating patience. Rebuilding takes time. Rebuilding isn't a quick or linear process. Often, you will feel like giving up because change is slow to appear and the wounds still ache. Patience is an essential ally on this journey. It allows you to respect your own pace, welcome the difficult days, and continue even when motivation is low. Remember, great transformations take time to solidify. Cultivate patience as an act of self-love, and perseverance. Learning from mistakes, the wisdom of falling down. Every mistake, every stumble, every fall holds a valuable lesson for your reconstruction. When you learn to see mistakes as opportunities for growth, rebuilding becomes lighter and richer. Don't demand perfection from yourself, but celebrate the wisdom that comes from experience. To err is human, but to persist is divine. Reinforcing self-awareness, the soul's compass. As you rebuild your life, self-awareness is the compass that guides every step. Knowing who you are, what you want, and what you will no longer tolerate is fundamental to not getting lost along the way. Be mindful of your emotions, reactions, and patterns. They reveal a lot about what needs to be transformed and strengthened. Strengthening the mind. The power of a positive mindset. The mind is the battlefield where the war of rebuilding is won or lost. Negative and self-sabotaging thoughts can be your biggest enemies, undermining your strength and willpower. Cultivating a positive mindset focused on solutions and possibilities is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself. This doesn't mean ignoring problems, but choosing to look at them with hope and determination. Surrounding yourself with positive influences. No one rebuilds in total isolation. Even in the necessary solitude for self-awareness, your environment and the people around you play a crucial role. Seek to be close to those who inspire, support, and lift you up. Distance yourself from those who drain your energy or reinforce negative beliefs. Creating a circle of positive influences is like building a fortress of emotional support. Embracing vulnerability, strength in honesty with yourself. Rebuilding also means accepting your frailties and imperfections without fear or judgment. True strength lies in recognizing that being vulnerable isn't a sign of weakness, but an essential step toward healing and growth. When you allow yourself to feel, cry, and question, you create space to know yourself more deeply and connect with your truest essence. Renewing hope, the fuel of the journey. Hope is the light that illuminates the path, even when everything seems dark. It is the fuel that keeps the flame burning during difficult days and endless nights. Cultivating hope is believing that tomorrow can be better, that you have the power within you to transform your reality. No matter how many times you have fallen, hope invites you to get up with more strength. Celebrating small wins, steps that build a victory. Every small step forward, every renewed habit, every moment of courage should be celebrated. Rebuilding is a series of small, accumulated victories that together form the solid foundation of your new life. Valuing these moments strengthens your self-esteem, boosts your motivation, and fuels your spirit to keep moving forward, always. Letting go of control, the freedom of surrendering what you cannot change. Rebuilding also means learning to release the reins of what is beyond your control. The desire to control everything can become a prison that blocks the natural flow of life and healing. By letting go of excessive control, you make space for serenity and unexpected opportunities. Surrendering to the process is an act of trusting yourself and life's timing. Renewing relationships, building bridges, not walls. During rebuilding, it's important to look at relationships with care and wisdom. Not everyone will be a part of the new version of you, and that's okay. Renewing relationships is about choosing who deserves to be by your side, who adds to and strengthens your journey. Building solid bridges based on respect, love, and authenticity is essential for your balance. Investing in yourself, the biggest project of your life. Rebuilding is also an invitation to invest in yourself, in your personal and emotional growth. Courses, books, therapy, and practices that nourish your body, mind, and soul are fundamental. You are the biggest project there is, and you deserve daily dedication to flourish fully. Staying focused on priorities. The power of the essential. Rebuilding means learning to identify what truly matters. Focusing on the essential means eliminating distractions and energies that divert you from your purpose and well-being. When you stay focused on your priorities, your path becomes clearer and more efficient, and every step has meaning. Cultivating gratitude, the energy that attracts abundance. Gratitude is a transformative force that changes how you see the world and yourself. By valuing every achievement and every lesson, even the difficult ones, you make space for abundance and joy. Rebuilding with gratitude ensures your new life is not only strong, but also light and full of purpose. Facing fears, the courage to move forward. Even with a trembling heart, fear is an inevitable companion on the journey of rebuilding, but it cannot be a paralyzing enemy. Acknowledging and facing your fears, even with a trembling heart, is an act of bravery and growth. Every step taken despite the fear is a victory that makes you more and more unshakable. Celebrating rebirth, you, the best version that arose from the ashes. Finally, celebrating your reconstruction is recognizing the greatness of what you've accomplished. You are no longer the person who fell, but someone reborn, wiser, stronger, and ready to fly high. Allow yourself to feel proud of your journey and inspire others with your light and resilience. The rebirth that only you can build. Rebuilding is not just about returning to what you were before. It's about being reborn. It's about transforming pain into learning, failure into wisdom, and loss into strength. You are a work in constant evolution, a force of nature capable of rising from the deepest ashes. Every brick laid, every step taken is proof of your immeasurable courage. This journey is yours, unique and sacred. No one can do it for you, but everyone can be inspired by your determination. Today, accept that rebuilding is a gift you give yourself, living proof that no matter what happens, you can always start over, bigger, stronger, and freer than ever before. If this message touched your heart and lit the flame of transformation, leave a like so more people can be inspired to rebuild themselves.